The Kaaba is referred to by various names in the Quran. These include the Bayt al-Atiq, or Ancient House, and the Bayt al-Haram, or Sacred House. The Kaaba has been altered several times since the days of the prophets Abraham and Ishmael. It was partially or completely reconstructed at various times before assuming its present appearance. The four corners of the Kaaba are more or less aligned with the four cardinal points of the compass. Each corner has its own name. The eastern corner is called Al-Hajar al-Aswad, or the Black Stone. The northern corner is known as the Iraqi corner, the western corner as the Levantine corner, and the southern corner as the Yemeni corner. Al-Hajar al-Aswad is the eastern cornerstone of the Kaaba and is 1.5 meters above the ground. The name means black stone. It is related that it was cited by the prophet Abraham as the point for pilgrims to begin their circuits around the Kaaba. This stone, initially 18 to 19 centimeters in circumference, has been broken into a number of pieces from damage. It is now embedded in a silver frame, holding together 7 pieces, at the corner where it was initially placed. The Kaaba has a gold-covered door in its northeastern wall, some 2 meters high. The place between this door and the black stone is known as Multazam. There is a semicircular wall opposite the Kaaba's northwest wall. This wall is known as Hatim. Pilgrims include this section in their circumambulations. The walls of the Kaaba consist of black stones laid one on top of the other. The walls are covered with a black cloth that stretches down to the ground and is fixed to the ground with copper rings. The cloth is woven from silk, on which is written the Islamic Declaration of Faith, the Shahada. A gold-embroidered band runs along near the roof. Verses from the Quran are embroidered upon this band. The Kaaba building currently occupies an area of 145 square meters. The Kaaba and the Great Mosque surrounding it occupy a total area of 361,000 square meters. Around 1 million people can pray here together during the performance of the Hajj. The Great Mosque is the only mosque in the world with 7 minarets, and the only mosque with no mihrab, which is a niche in the wall of a mosque pointing to Mecca. The Great Mosque had no wall around it during the pre-Islamic period. It consisted of a small, sandy area limited to the circumambulation of the Kaaba and surrounded by houses. People entered the mosque through the streets running through the houses. In the time of the Caliph Omar, this circumambulation area became too narrow with the expansion of the Islamic State, the rising Muslim population, and the large numbers of pilgrims arriving. For that reason, some of the surrounding houses were purchased from their owners and demolished, their sites being added to the mosque. During this first extension conducted by the Caliph Omar, a surrounding wall was erected around the Great Mosque. Oil lamps were placed on this wall. New extension was then carried out during the time of the Caliph Uthman and Abd Allah ibn al-Zubayr. Extension work continued during the reign of the Umayyad rulers. The floor of the mosque was decorated with marble mosaics. A wooden roof was constructed on pillars. Work on the mosque continued during the times of the states that subsequently took control of the region.